So, ping. As you can tell by the title of the video, today we're going to be talking about ping. First, let's talk about bad ping. And all the damn it. As I was saying, let's talk about bad ping and all the common misconceptions that come with it. Oh wow, that was clean. Okay, so first of all, a lot of people say players with bad ping don't take knockback. Oh, he just quit. Oh, whatever. And while this is true to some extent, it's only true to some extent. Now, what I mean by this is that there are times where, yes, it's true, I'll take less knockback than I'm meant to. But there's a scale and it varies depending on your Wi-Fi, and it's not always the same. So sometimes I could take like little to almost no KB, while sometimes I could take a huge abundance. A huge abundance of KB, like a regular sword hit could be the equivalent to a knockback stick. Maybe not that extreme, but something along those lines. Is Pink even in the? Oh wait, crap. Pink's gonna be right here in about a second. Hello, what up? Oh jeez, no, not happening. No sir, not today. The knockback you take could be seen as both an advantage and disadvantage at the same time, because it's never really stable. It's constantly changing. So yes, I believe that would be a first very common misconception with bad ping. Okay, I think I get red bed here. Did I buy? Oh wow, I don't know why I bought an iron sword. No. Oh, he doesn't have armor. My iron sword is gonna tear through that like so well. Oh, ooh, what's he doing? Let's see. New meta, let's go guys. Watch me just get schooled by him. Nope. Okay, never mind, I got him. I don't care if I died. I got him. That's all that matters. I got the final kill. Now, let's talk about knockback that you actually deal. And this, like the knockback you take, is also very unstable. Sometimes I'll have just regular, like, deal regular knockback. Sometimes I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I do deal what feels to be like an unnatural amount of knockback. Not sure if that's ping or just the server. Oh, that hit didn't register. Okay, that hit just didn't register. Amazing. And then at the worst times, like this is the most common thing I see, I'll genuinely just deal like what feels like no knockback at all. Like a player could be like on an edge over here, like over here or here, and I'll hit them and they won't go off, and I'll be like so confused. Like he could be right here and then I'll hit him and nothing will happen, and that in itself is just really annoying because it feels like I'm dealing. It feels like as if everyone I'm playing with is just anti-KB hacking or something, and it's especially annoying in bridge fights where the point of the whole thing is to knock the person into the void, which isn't helped when you deal no knockback. As I was saying, hit detection, the next topic I'm going to be covering. So for those of you who don't know, hit detection is basically, it's basically what causes your hits to register on other players. It's what causes them to take damage. But when you've got bad ping, coupled with the laggiest server in Minecraft history... I got him. Oh, jeez, where do you go? Okay. This changes when you've got bad ping because, coupled with Hypixel being Hypixel, the laggiest server in Minecraft history, a lot of your hits don't register. And this is probably what most players who experience bad ping of any sort complain about the most. I myself complain about this a lot. I also use it as an excuse a lot to convince myself I'm good at Bedwars. So for me, I know my hit isn't being registered when I hit someone, and you know, like, you made contact when you can see particles come off of their body, but then nothing happens. And this happens to me like quite a bit. Happens to a lot of laggy players a lot, and like that's how I know for sure, because a lot of players like don't actually know whether or not this is happening for them if they don't have like the particle multiplier thing, which I love using because it just looks amazing. Oh jeez, oh I didn't expect him to jump. Oh, what am I doing? How did he not die in 3 hits? What is this? What is life? So for a lot of players, they may not even know that the hits aren't registering, because it's not really that apparent if you don't have the particle multiplier. That makes it really obvious when you're hitting someone. That's personal, and Hypixel doesn't exactly just like have an indicator to show you, oh, this hit did not register, because like why would they? It's one of the worst things on this server. GG, got the bed, dead, amazing. So the rest of this video will be a voiceover, mainly because as I was playing this game and the game that I played after this, I just constantly got off topic and couldn't really, I was just constantly commentating on like the actual game and stuff, and I just basically just kept going off topic, so now you have this. So the next thing I'm going to be talking about are lag backs. I'm pretty sure everyone knows what a lag back is. It's where you do something, you go somewhere in the game, and then you get lagged back to a certain place you were before. This can happen on small scale to big scale, like it varies. Small scale would be like you go 5 or 10 blocks and you just get lagged back and then you just continue with the game. But a large scale one would be the entire lobby is frozen except you, and you don't realize it until a lag back, in which you're going to get lagged back a huge distance, and then you're also going to get spammed like just continuously with notifications of what happened in your chat. They're all just going to come zooming in. And why this happens is like the server puts you on pause because your ping is spiking or something like that. And then when it unpauses you, when your ping lowers back down, everything that happened that all the other players did will come zooming in. And what's really bad about this, that if a player were to hit you during that time, you'll just take a huge amount of knockback or damage, and then you'll most likely just die instantly. And there isn't anything you can do about it because you don't even know it's happening until after you're dead. Which is why the server which is why on your screen everyone's zooming around and all of these things are coming in really, really fast, because you were on pause and now the server's like catching you up to where you're meant to be with the other players. So that would most likely be the most chaotic and like the worst possible thing that bad ping brings. And in moments like that, I usually just hop off the game. Like I just take a break until my ping lowers back down. So that's most of the disadvantages there. I'm pretty sure most of you already know some of the advantages I already said earlier. You do take less knockback sometimes, and also sometimes lagbacks can be in your favor where you get lagged back onto a block after you get hit off, but rarely, ever so rarely, you could just be glitching around a player and doing damage to them, and then they can't really hit you because you're lagging that hard. But that rarely ever happens, but when it does happen, you're basically using kill aura almost. But overall, I still think unequivocally that having bad ping is a huge disadvantage, and it's so much worse than having good ping. And not only is it a huge disadvantage, I feel like it basically puts all other players that don't have bad ping like on a level above you in terms of skill. Like just automatically right off the bat, I feel like they're that much higher than you, mainly because of these disadvantages. Venge, bro. Okay, never mind. He's got a 1 sword, no sharp. I've got this. Oh, maybe not. Never mind. no. I have to be a sweat. I can't move. I have to look really cool. I have to be AFK. Ooh, yes, sweat. I'm a big sweaty man here. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I'm so good at the game. Oh, sweat. Oh, yes. I'm so good. Oh, my God. Oh, yes, sweat.